like to welcome you to our That's Incredible reunion special. In this next hour, we'll be seeing some incredible new stunts and new stories, and we'll take a fresh look at some of our favorites from the past.
These four young people have an incredible bond. All four drowned in freezing water and were brought back to life after long periods underwater. Tonight, we're going to see their incredible stories and learn about the new medical discoveries that saved their lives.
Hi, I'm Fran Tarkington. When most toddlers start to dribble, Mom runs for the bib and a towel.
But when 3-year-old Hank Martin gets a good dribble going, his mom knows it's probably going to be followed by a perfect layup. That's the envy of many an NBA pro.
Fran, I don't want to sound corny, but it's great to see you again. Doesn't he look great? Fran Tarkington, 4 years later.
Thank you. It's great being back. As a matter of fact, John, we only need one thing to make it perfect.
Hi, I'm Kathy Lee Crosby.
Hi, Kathy. Here we are. Isn't it great to be back together again?
Oh, it is great. And you know, it's great to be back together again with all of you.
And as usual, we've got an incredible hour ahead.
Remember those incredible guys from England's Dangerous Sports Club who thrilled us with spectacular nosedives to the ends of their 900-foot bungee cords? Tonight, we're going to see their newest bungee stunt, the human catapult.
Tonight, inside this bulletproof tunnel, champion shooter Dan Reeves will attempt a daring feat of marksmanship.
We'll see incredible stunts and stories from the four corners of the earth.
All this and more tonight on
Our That's Incredible reunion special. The doll in my arms is a life-size replica of an average newborn infant. She weighs about 7.5 pounds and measures about 21 inches long.
when Ernestine Hudgens was born 4.5 months early, she weighed an unbelievable 1 pound, 1 ounce.
Ernestine, the world's youngest surviving baby, was so tiny that she could fit comfortably in the palm of her mother's hand. Her chances for survival were almost non-existent.
Ernestine was so small that hospital monitoring devices had to be cut down to fit her.
Her full-size chest x-ray would fit on a driver's license.
No baby born this early had ever survived. The medical team set up a continuous vigil. Ernestine was not expected to live through the night.
I expected to find a baby who was agonal, who was almost about to die, and instead found a baby who was very vigorous. And we made the decision at that time to switch gears.
When she first came to us, we did not think that she would survive. She was just too immature, born just way too early. We'd never had a baby that premature survive before, and we just didn't feel that she would make it. And we told her parents we didn't think that she would make it.
Well, when they told me that she wasn't going to live, I felt scared, hurt. I was really saying to myself, why is it happening to me? You know.
Doctors set up a 24-hour team to care for the fragile baby.
The effects of continuous loving care and a special formula began to pay off.
Ernestine was fighting back. Then a deadly complication set in.
She was so small that babies that small forget to breathe.
In an attempt to save her life, Ernestine was placed on a respirator.
Ernestine fought back again and won.
Within a short time, she was taken off the respirator and moved to a private nursery where she continued to grow stronger with every passing day.
Ernestine always showed us from early on that she was here to stay. No matter what complication arose, she overcame it. One of the reasons we're so thrilled about Ernestine and so happy to see her going home is that from all of the tests that we've done so far, she appears to be very, very normal. She has normal vision, she has normal hearing, she acts like a normal baby, she acts like a newborn baby, which is what she is right now. She's not due to be born for another week.
Well, that was 5 years ago. Please welcome Ernestine Hudgens and her mother, Gloria, right here in our studio.
There you go. welcome. She looks wonderful. How's she doing?
Just fine.
Now, Ernestine, I understand that you like baby dolls. Is this true?
Yeah.
And, we went out and we looked and we looked and we looked to find a perfect surprise for you.
What?
And you know what we have for you? A baby doll. And her name is Ernestine.
Thank you for coming back and letting us see what a beautiful big girl that you've grown up to be.
When we come back, championship porkers, galloping gobblers, and Hazel, the surfing rabbit, will all be showing their stuff on our look at incredible animals.
This 3-year-old basketball whiz will prove that you don't have to be 7 feet tall to score every time.
We'll see daredevil L.W. Steinbach attempt the most dangerous stunt of his career, an incredible 4-car flip.
As our That's Incredible reunion special continues.
This is where I live, the island of Maui in Hawaii. That's the road to Hana. It's only 30 miles long, but driving it takes forever. I'm John Romaine. When we were working on my house, my Suzuki and I had to drive this road back and forth 300 times, loaded and unloaded. You know what? My Suzuki never let me down, not even once. Did such a good job, I gave it a couple days off. And then we hit the road again. And that's a true story.
Welcome home to Chicken Done Right. Little bit of home in your head. Never too far, so come as you are. Kentucky Fried Chicken is home. Welcome home.
Watch this, but don't try it. It's very dangerous.
Under no circumstances try anything like it.
The name of the game you're about to see is Danger. Pure, undiluted danger. So don't try it.
Do not try this on your own. It is extremely dangerous.
Once again, we remind you, don't ever think of trying to do this yourself.
Watch this, but don't try it. You could get killed.
Those are just a few of the many warnings we've given over the years as we presented dangerous demonstrations. All of these warnings apply to what you're about to see. Never, ever try this yourself. Eric Deckspotter performs an incredible demonstration of mind over matter. Eric will attempt to demonstrate his incredible powers of concentration by allowing himself to be hoisted to a height of 80 feet.
Eric's entire weight will be supported by 2 steel pins placed through the soft tissue of his back muscles.
The process is bloodless and, according to Eric, painless.
Alignment of the pins is critical. They must support his full weight evenly, or he could be severely injured.
When Eric is satisfied that everything is perfect, the hoist begins.
Up and up he goes, over 80 feet high, supported by nothing more than the muscles in his back and his incredible ability to concentrate.
An incredible demonstration of mind over matter.
Martial arts experts warn against trying any of the following, anywhere.
Placing a sharpened spear at your throat can be incredibly dangerous.
But not as dangerous as lifting 5 razor-sharp swords high overhead, then dropping them.
When Korean martial arts master Soo Yoon Ho goes to a hot little bar for a quick bite, his friends never offer to join him.
Soo's bar is a solid piece of spring steel, heated to more than 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit. And the quick bite? Well, see for yourself.
Master Soo is filling his mouth with a volatile mixture of sawdust and diesel fuel.
You should never attempt this yourself under any circumstances.
Master Soo Yoon Ho, thank you for that genuinely incredible demonstration.
The Indian cobra is one of the most deadly creatures on Earth. There's enough poison released in one bite to kill 12 men. Wait, 12 men?
12
Plan,
men.
forget it. What are we doing here?
Stay right here, stay calm, because snake handler Hal Newsom will perform the dreaded kiss of death with the cobra.
Oh, scared me to death. Oh, I hate this.
Now, Hal, is it... Oh, my goodness. Hal, is the venom still in these snakes?
Yes, it is. I have their fangs and venom.
The snake must be poised to strike before Hal can attempt the kiss. If it does strike, the bite would almost certainly be fatal.
That was truly amazing. Remember I asked him a while ago if the snake, the venom was still in the snake?
Right.
I want it proven, and I'm going to give you the glass here. And can Kathy Lee assist you, Hal, in milking the snake?
Yeah.
Are you going to show it? Come here. Hold this. All right, put the glass down there. Are you ready? Hold it real hard. Real hard. That was truly incredible. And Kathy Lee, you were incredible, too.
Oh, that wasn't
That's great.
One of our favorite car stunts began when stuntman L.W. Steinbach had an incredible idea for a flaming crash.
Hi, my name is L.W. Steinbach, and the stunt that we're going to do is we're going to drive a car down this track and impact, drive into, through, and under each of these 4 cars while they're ablaze.
Uncertain as to whether the stunt was even possible, Steinbach consulted physicists at a local college.
The scientists figured the mass and length of each car and recommended that they be placed exactly 25 feet apart. They calculated that for the stunt to work, the crash car should travel 56 miles per hour when it impacts the first burning vehicle. LW is prepared to stake his life on these calculations.
The top has been removed from the crash car to allow the critical clearance required for the stunt to work. The cars are now engulfed in flame.
Everything's ready. LW begins his run.
He accelerates to the critical speed. Impact. And another. The third. The last car flips. He's done it. Flipped all 4 cars.
Let's look at that again in slow motion. From this angle, we can see the precision with which the stunt has been set up. Everything works perfectly.
L.W. Steinbach, that was incredible.
I'm standing in a specially constructed bulletproof tunnel built to the exact specifications of our next guest. These walls are constructed of half-inch Lexan and have been tested by our own staff to withstand a direct blast from a shotgun fired at 12 inches away.
This universal gun-safe mechanical trap will fling clay pigeons like these straight down the tunnel at speeds up to 100 miles per hour.
Dan Reeves, chief shooting instructor of the United States Sporting Clays Association, will attempt to walk up the tunnel, shooting down the pigeons as they are fired directly at his head. Would you welcome, please, our very special guest for today, Dan Reeves.
Hi, Dan.
Well, have you ever done this before? Well, I've never done it indoors on a soundstage before. I've done it outside before, but this is a new one.
What's the biggest problem here?
Well, the biggest problem is making sure that we do it safely, and the staff is taking care of that nicely. The next biggest problem is making sure I hit it before it hits me.
Kathy Lee?
Well, the blast from Dan's shotgun is going to be extremely loud. So the audience has been provided with special earplugs like this one as an added safety measure.
Are you ready?
Yes, as ready as I'll ever be, John.
Good luck.
Okay, thank you.
While Dan is moving into position, we're going to remind our studio audience that this is an extremely dangerous stunt. All right, Dan is in position now. So please put in your earplugs and remember, do not move.
Dan will call for the release of the first pigeon. He will shoot, then move up the tunnel. He will have only a fraction of a second to aim and fire at each pigeon as it is launched. The closer he gets to the launcher, the greater the speed of the targets. Dan, congratulations. You're incredible. An incredible motorcyclist from down under attempts to catapult himself over these buses.
We'll see these amazing animals at work and at play.
In an important medical report, we'll relive the real-life dramas of children who have drowned and been brought back to life.
All right, well, now that's incredible reunion special continued.
Dentists warn, the number one dental problem isn't cavities. It isn't tartar. It's plaque, building up on your teeth every day. And no matter how much you brush, you don't get enough plaque off your teeth, especially in hard-to-reach places. The problem is plaque. That's why there's Plaques. Rinse with Plaques before brushing, and you'll remove 300% more plaque than brushing alone. Plaques. Original flavor and now new soft mint. Removes 300% more plaque than brushing alone.
Because women sweat too, there's Lady Speed Stick Antiperspirant. Wide coverage and speed stick protection that glides on dry. For wetness and odor protection that's hard to beat, but gentle for a woman. Lady Speed Stick. Protects you like a man, treats you like a woman.
Baby oil never looked or felt like this. It's the first baby oil that's not greasy. Baby Magic Rich and Creamy Baby Oil.
Listen to the taste. Good time to it. Great taste. Can't you hear a salad from McDonald's? Tossed fresh all day. Tossed fresh all day at my place. Good time. Listen to the great taste of McDonald's.
Say the words Extra Gold Draft, and you're talking big, full tilt draft beer taste. You're also talking serious fun. For those of you who like to drink beer, I mean really like to drink beer, this one is what it's all about. Extra Gold Draft. It's the biggest taste that's happened to beer since they put it in cans.
Monday.
This guy's a nutcase.
Yeah, no kidding. MacGyver Monday.
In 1980, we introduced you to a remarkable 4-year-old, Alicia Witt. She was our very first incredible kid. Now, at the age of 12, she's an accomplished pianist who has won 8 major competitions.
Congratulations, that was lovely. Alicia, I just can't believe it. You've grown up so nicely.
When you first visited That's Incredible, you were only 4 years old. You recited from memory the entire balcony scene from Romeo and Juliet. Do you remember that?
Yes, I remember the filming very well. It was so much fun.
You were appearing then with a very distinguished actor, right? Let's take a look at the tape and we'll see why she's laughing. Watch this.
Alicia, let's pretend like it's the balcony, okay? I'll get down here behind this thing. Can you stand up on there? Can I help you up? Stand right up on there, honey. So you like it. It's like you're on the balcony. Yeah. Oh, stand right up there. Now you're like up on the balcony. You're okay. Just think of me as Romeo. Lots of people do. You can just think, okay? I'll be down here. Turn a little bit out there so they can see you. Does Romeo give Juliet a rose in this scene? No. Okay. Okay.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
Oh, be some other name. What's the name? That which we call a rose by another name would smell sweet. So Romeo would, why not Romeo called? We cannot deal perfection what she is without that title. Romeo, that's thy name, and for thy name which is now part of thee, take all myself.
Alicia, that was wonderful. You know, I guess you all saw in that clip, I unexpectedly tried to give you a rose and you didn't take it. Would you take a rose from me now? And thank you for another wonderful performance on That's Incredible at 12 years old, Alicia Witt. What weighs 50 pounds, is 3 feet tall, and dribbles?
Meet 3-year-old Hank Martin, a good-natured toddler at home in his high chair. Don't let that baby face fool you. This is not your typical tyke.
And now, dribbling in from center court, 3-year-old Hank Martin. Come on, Hank! All right, make that jump. Yeah! Oh, that is great. Can you take this big basketball and dribble behind your back? All right, Hank! Yay!
You are terrific. You are so good. Now tell me, who is your favorite basketball player?
Ron Johnson.
Andy Johnson. Can you make a long shot for me, like from, how about from right here?
I'll put this down. Can you make one from about right there, Hank? All right, now make that long shot. Yeah! That was great. Hank, you are incredible. And good luck in the pros, okay?
And now we'd like you to meet 4 very special young people. First, we have Michelle Funk, and next to her is Jimmy Tontlowitz, Junior Garza, and on the end, Darvin Miller.
Jimmy Tontlowitz's story began along Chicago's lakefront on a freezing January afternoon. A passerby has alerted authorities to a man struggling in the icy waters. By the time Terrence Tontlowitz is rescued, he has been in the water for nearly 15 minutes.
Horrified rescuers realized that Terrence was not alone when he fell into the water. His 4-year-old son, Jimmy, is trapped beneath the ice.
A helicopter arrives carrying divers Peter Tomaskowitz and Robert Williams. They plunge immediately into the forbidding water, but Jimmy has been submerged for more than 20 minutes.
Minutes tick by with no sign of the boy or the divers. Suddenly, Jimmy is found and brought to the surface.
Jimmy is already clinically dead. Paramedic Daryl Namick begins life-saving procedures to revive him.
The child had a cardiac arrest and was suffering from hypothermia. And we tried to resuscitate the baby as best we could. And our efforts at this point seem to be hopeful.
Jimmy was rushed to Chicago's nearby White Hospital.
When Jimmy was brought to our emergency room, essentially he had no signs of life. Jimmy had no blood pressure, he had no pulse, no respiration, his heartbeat was absent. When he was brought to our emergency department, his body temperature was about 85 degrees. That is extremely low. Under those circumstances, most of the vital systems in the body start to malfunction. And what we did initially was try to warm him up.
There really wasn't much more to be done. It was just continue the CPR, and we shocked him repeatedly. We had rewarmed his body temperature, slightly, but it was significant enough that he could maintain his rhythm.
It seemed like a miracle. Within 3 weeks, Jimmy was actively involved in physiotherapy with no sign of the brain damage that can follow even brief periods without oxygen.
The freezing water in which Jimmy drowned had lowered his body temperature to a point that lessened his brain's demand for oxygen.
Darvin, you're the senior member of a very exclusive club. Can you tell us as much as you can about that day when you fell through the ice?
Okay, well, it was a cold day. It was in wintertime. It was December 13th, 1979. Well, I got dared to go across the ice, and I take dares all the time, so I said, okay. And, well, when I crossed the ice, I fell through. And then the firemen were there, and I was, in the water underneath already. And I seen a ladder faintly because they had it across the ice like this. And then after I seen the ladder, then I passed out. I don't remember anything else.
It took rescuers more than half an hour to pull his body from the water.
Although Darvin had no pulse, no heartbeat, and no respiration when rescued, doctors at a nearby hospital managed to revive him with electrical and chemical stimulation to his heart.
Congratulations. I'm glad you made it. That's great.
I tried.
When 2-year-old Michelle Funk fell into this raging river, rescuers held little hope for her survival. When Michelle was pulled from the icy water after more than an hour, her body temperature had dropped to an unbelievable 66 degrees.
Doctors at Salt Lake City's Children's Primary Hospital needed to warm Michelle's body rapidly. They did it with this, a heart-lung machine.
Although Michelle remained comatose for 2 weeks, she fully recovered and seemingly has no memory whatsoever of her terrifying ordeal. Mrs. Funk, as a parent, what have you learned? And what would you advise for other parents in regards to water safety?
I would advise them to learn as much as they can about CPR and rescue techniques and encourage their county rescue teams and the volunteers in their area to have adequate training.
Our most recent case occurred just last December. 11-year-old Alvaro Garza Jr. fell through the ice into the Red River near Fargo, North Dakota. According to his mother, he was underwater for an hour and 10 minutes.
Using the same knowledge that saved Michelle Funk's life, doctors at St. Luke's Hospital put Junior onto a heart-lung bypass machine to revive him. Well, Mrs. Garza Jr.'s near tragedy happened just a few months ago. How's Junior doing now?
Great.
Good. He's recovered fine and
Yeah.
going back to school and
Yeah, he's going back to school and playing football next month.
oh, he's playing football.
Yeah.
So I would guess he's doing real well, isn't he? Oh, that's good.
And we hope this information, like so many of the stories on That's Incredible, will help save the lives of more children.
When we come back, we'll find out why this incredible woman lives her entire life upside down.
We'll take a look at some incredible feats, French style.
And we'll watch the Galloping Gobbler in action.
Next on our That's Incredible reunion special.
The odds are against you. It's 3-1. You're going to lose. When you ignore plaque, you're gambling with gingivitis, an early form of gum disease. You need Listerine Antiseptic, the only non-prescription mouthwash accepted by the American Dental Association for its significant help in preventing and reducing plaque and gingivitis. And Listerine still kills bad breath germs. So brush, floss, and use Listerine to help prevent gingivitis. The chances are you'll beat the odds.
If you've been waiting and waiting for your allergy medicine to work, it's time to get fast relief. It's time to try New Alleract. New Alleract has triprolidine, proven to give you more relief faster from the cause of allergy symptoms than any antihistamine you can buy. For relief of your sneezing, runny nose, and itchy, watery eyes, the wait is over. Now there's Alleract. More relief, faster.
Wednesday.
I want to see the dark side of San Francisco.
A $1 billion baby becomes a royal headache on Hooperman. Then is the night of royalty when John Ritter hosts Phil Collins, Belinda Carlisle, Art Garfunkel, and Elton John. Plus, James Taylor, Gloria Estefan, and Robin Williams.
That's a beautiful piece. You can either wear that piece of jewelry or feed Thailand. Thank you.
It's an all-star evening when ABC presents a royal gala Wednesday right after Hooperman.
Greg Norman, the White Shark.
Hi, guys.
Greg, where do you get all that power when you drive, huh?
Amoco Ultimate.
Amoco Ultimate?
93 octane. Better than power for my car.
Come on, what do you know about gasoline?
Nothing. My car knows.
New 93 octane Amoco Ultimate. The engine cleaner for pure power and performance.
Okay, Greg. We're hooked.
Never say hook to the White Shark.
Rookie Mark Grace leads the Cubs to victory over the Reds at 10.
People are doing incredible things all around the world. Here are some of the incredible stories we found in over 20 countries.
In France, they do everything with style, whether bouncing down the slopes of Europe's highest mountain in a giant plastic ball or squeezing into a tiny box 2 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet.
In China, we found an incredible story of a medical miracle that erased a tragic mistake of nature.
Life in rural China goes on today much as it has for hundreds of years. In a community where everyone works together, only one tragic figure stands alone. Chang, a 37-year-old farmer, has been deformed since birth. The superstitions are still very much alive here, and the other villagers avoid Chang. Some of them regard his deformity as a sign of evil.
Chang's father was one of those. He considered killing Chang at birth, but the baby was saved by his mother, who regarded her son's condition as a good omen.
Today, something is about to happen that may forever alter Chang's life. Doctors from Kunming University have heard stories of the shy, tragic figure living in this isolated farming district. They have traveled for many days to see Chang.
Coaxed forward by his mother, Chang allows outsiders to view his terrible deformity for the first time. Chang has 2 heads.
Agreeing to return to the university with the doctors, Chang is subjected to a battery of tests and examinations that will determine whether the deformity can be surgically removed.
The decision to operate is based on how the growth is interconnected with his own system. The hump on his back is thought to be the body of an unborn twin.
As these tests indicate, the neurological connections between Chang and the twin are complex and extensive. The surgery is planned. The risks are outweighed by the chance of giving Chang a normal life. It is carried out in a complicated 13-hour procedure.
Days pass and the scars of the surgery heal. Finally, it's time to remove the bandages. Few experiences in life can compare with this rare moment. Chang's bandages are removed, and he gazes for the first time on the face of a normal human being.
From Australia to Canada to Kathmandu, incredible people meet incredible challenges.
This Venezuelan woman, known as Niagara, lives her entire life upside down.
Afflicted with headaches for which she could find no medical help, Niagara discovered that the pain disappeared if her head was lower than her body.
Niagara set out to adapt every aspect of her life and surroundings to this strange upside-down existence.
She is a living tribute to the ability of human ingenuity to overcome incredible challenges.
If you're invited for a game of polo in Kathmandu, better find out if you have to bring your own elephant before accepting. Like fresh air, excitement, and the challenge of doing something nobody else has tried before?
So does Canada's human fly. That's why he decided to take a 300-mile-per-hour ride on the top of this DC-8 jetliner. Can he survive?
He can, and he does. Australia's Ian Jamieson uses a motorcycle as a catapult for a perfect launch over 5 buses. That's incredible.
Members of Great Britain's dangerous sports club insist on breaking the laws of gravity and sanity whenever possible. Their most daring adventure began when they traveled to Colorado's Royal Gorge for a That's Incredible bungee plunge. The Britishers traveled to the world's highest suspension bridge. It's 1,053 feet to the rocks below.
But first, the proper mood had to be established.
Suddenly, the magic moment arrived. The length of the bungees has been carefully measured. At their fullest extension, they will safely stop the jumpers just above the floor of the gorge.
One long, dizzying look down, and the final signal was given.
1, 2, 3, go!
They're off.
There they go, plunging down toward the bottom of the gorge.
Let's replay that in slow motion. Jumper David Kirk is accelerating to a speed of 110 miles per hour as he reaches the end of his 450-foot cord.
The bungee cord will stretch another 500 feet before stopping his descent, barely 100 feet above the rocks.
He made it! A truly incredible bungee jump.
Now the bouncing Britishers are on a whole new bungee binge. This time, they're headed straight up.
An enthusiastic crowd gathers to witness this historic event.
The bungee will be pulled down from the top of this giant crane. David Kirk is attached to the taut bungee, which is tied to the ground. He will be launched when an assistant cuts the tie down.
David's goal is to fly all the way to the top of the crane.
The tie down is cut, and he's gone.
He made it, a successful bungee catapult to the top of the crane.
Another stunning triumph for the Dangerous Sports Club. Congratulations, David Kirk. That was incredible.
When we come back, we'll see some very usual animals doing some very unusual things.
Tom Noddy will take us into his amazing world of bubbles.
Right here on our That's Incredible Reunion Special.
You're in the best-selling German-engineered car in the U.S. You can feel the solid German driving experience. You like it, and you can afford it. Come to Volkswagen's 4th annual spring celebration. Find special offers on our premium cars until May 31st. After that, the spring celebration will have run its course. Now lease a Fox GL sedan or wagon for just $119 a month at your participating Volkswagen dealer. It's 11:10 and hunger's going strong.
I'm on the go a lot, and having a Snickers handy is great because you can take it, you can eat it, and your hunger's gone.
Packed with peanuts, Snickers really satisfies.
This asthma attack didn't have to be this bad. At the first sign of an attack, take Primatene tablets. Primatene opens clogged breathing tubes during occasional attacks, helps restore free breathing for hours. Primatene tablets contain the asthma reliever doctors recommend most.
Hey, relax. Your boss will love dinner. Look.
Country Crock corn oil spread?
It's new.
Made from 100% corn oil. That is new.
With no cholesterol.
You'll go for that.
Rich, buttery Country Crock taste, too.
I'll go for that.
You've gone far enough.
Rich, buttery, shed spread Country Crock. And now, new Country Crock corn oil spread, too. Made from 100% corn oil with no cholesterol and fewer calories than the leading corn oil margarine.
Dinner was a success.
Especially the Country Crock corn oil spread.
Your boss is really funny.
Yeah, you two have quite a sense of humor.
Well, we need one.
They called her Baby M,
It's my family.
torn between her natural father and a surrogate mother. Painful,
Mary Beth!
controversial,
If ever there was a case where the court must fashion a remedy to save a child, this is it.
Jo Beth Williams, Dabney Coleman, based on a true story. Baby M, next.
Our usual conception of animals is often limited.
We tend to think of pigs wallowing, chimps hanging out in trees, and rabbits. Well, you know about rabbits.
And here are some incredible animals out to break all the rules about what they should and shouldn't be doing.
Take two rats, a sportscaster,
Again, everybody, for tonight's game, we have with us two
a
very
cat,
special guest stars.
and a psychology student. What have you got? Rat basketball.
Who is going to be the overall best? Jump tip, taken to the 5 line. Larry Bird has it. Fakes left, comes right, goes down the lane, pushes it up and in. 2-0 lead. Quick 2 points to the board for Larry Bird. The doctor comes right back. He powers his way inside. We've got the 2-2 draw. Loose basketball back to the 5 line. Dr. J comes up with it, steps down the lane. One hands it up and he'll hit it. 4-2. You'll see the replay. Watch how Bird gets caught inside. The doctor steps with one foot, then with the other foot to power the ball in. It's a 4-2 lead and a great play.
Here's a hog farmer with a pin full of piglets. Add a bunch of gamblers and a chocolate cookie, and you've got pig racing. Meet Jay, New York's most incredible bartender.
A man, a dog, and a turkey. It all adds up to an incredible jogging team. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but nobody ever said that about this amazing horse. Whenever the surf is up, one dedicated beach bunny hits the sand. It's Hazel, the surfing rabbit.
Clint Cavallo has never bothered to tell his fine feathered friends that they're only birds. Maybe that's the secret to their incredible abilities.
Are you ready, Kitty? See the hoops? Yeah? Go for it, Kitty. There's one. There's our second one. There you go. Good job, Kitty. Let's bring out my next entertainer right now. You're going to love this one. Come on, you. She's the midget of the bunch. Come on. This is Beatrice. Now, Beatrice here is a yellow ape native to the Amazon. She's the singer and talker, and I want you to listen real close because when she sings or talks, she does do this in a real high-pitched voice, so listen close. Are you ready, Beatrice? Hi, Beatrice. Hi. Hi. Give all those folks out there a nice big hello. 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 There you go. Can I ask you a question? Do you think you're pretty? Oh, yeah. Thank you. How about a song? Would you like to hear her sing? Yeah? We're going to sing a song called Oh, What a Beautiful Morning, Oh, What a Beautiful Day. Now, the funny part about this song is I have to sing along with her. Don't listen to me, listen to the green thing. Start it out, Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, such a beautiful feeling. Everything's going fly, fly. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Here we go. Why do birds say no sense? And lovers await the break of day. There you go. That's Beatrice. Give her a big hand.
When we come back, Master Bubble Maker Tom Noddy will show you something incredible that you can try at home.
As our That's Incredible reunion continues.
This delicate orchid bears a pod we know as the vanilla bean. For some, this may be the first time you've ever seen natural vanilla, and this may be the first time you've really tasted it. Breyer's all-natural ice cream. Nothing artificial. Just fresh milk, real cream, pure sugar. So that true vanilla taste really comes through. Breyer's ice cream. It's like tasting vanilla for the first time.
Listen to the great say. Cut loose. Listen to the cool crisp. A rhythm that you can't miss. Well, it's all fresh all day. Come on and listen to the great taste. Good time, great taste. Cause fresh all day in my place. Listen to the great taste. Cut a loose.
The most incredible accomplishments often spring from the humblest beginnings. Tom Noddy proves this point with his amazing bubbles.
Thank you. I'll tell you bubble magic. Let me start with the Mount St. Helens bubble. Remember that volcano? It started with an earthquake. Then there was an eruption. I'm going to show you the carousel bubble. All right, well, this one's a new one. This is, well, it's kind of microsurgery. This is a carousel inside of a bubble. Now I'll show you the film star. Okay, it's the soap film star, yeah.
That brings our That's Incredible reunion special to a close.
So thank you for joining us.
And special thanks to all our guests and the incredible people around the world who helped us bring this hour to you.
Good night. Until we meet again on
That's Incredible.
Transportation provided by Continental Airlines. Continental Airlines serves over 90 U.S. and 30 international destinations, including London, Paris, Australia, and New Zealand.
This is Joan London.
And Charles Gibson.
This week, see how Sylvester Stallone and Paul Hogan look in the morning.
What's next from Rambo and Crocodile Dundee? Plus Sybil Shepherd this week on Good Morning America.
Now stay tuned for Baby M, an ABC miniseries starring Dabney Coleman and JoBeth Williams, next.
I'm Dr. Robert Wyndham, Assistant Secretary for Health.